Hello, my friends, hello, and welcome once again to Stately Vaughan Manor. In a very unofficial video, it's very informal, an informal, unofficial video, which I'm going to put up at night so fewer people will watch it. Basically, if no one watches this video, that's fine. So why am I doing it? The only reason I'm doing it is because I get a lot of questions about what I think about booktubers who monetize, or YouTubers in general who monetize their channels, and why I, myself, choose not to do it. Why do I not monetize? So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to put it out there in a video, my thoughts about this, my thoughts about why I don't do it, the reasons I don't do it, and my thoughts on the practice itself. So I'm going to talk about monetizing your channel, Patreons, and sponsorships. When someone sponsors you, basically, you make a deal with somebody or a company to, on your video or in your video, sell whatever it is that they want you to sell. Okay. So what are my thoughts about all of this? Why do I not do it? Well, it's not because I think people who choose to do this in their channels are the devil. I don't, that's not the reason. I don't think monetization, a word I can't say, is evil or anything like that. I just choose not to do it myself. If you are a YouTuber, if you're a booktuber, eventually, if you're on long enough, you're going to be in the position where this is a choice you have to make, right? You can either monetize your channel and control ads and where the ads are on your channel and make some money. Not a lot from what I hear, but you can make some money. You can choose to do that, or you can choose not to. Also, you have choices just as a viewer of YouTube when it comes to this. Before I was ever on YouTube, I watched a lot of YouTube because of BookTube, you know. And one of the things here's one thing. I just hate commercials. I hate ads. Me personally, I just hate them. I hate watching them. I can't stand them. And so as a viewer, I actually had a choice. I could just watch YouTube and just deal with it, or I could get the YouTube Premium. I could pay for YouTube, and then I wouldn't have to watch the ads at all. And I made this decision watching Media Death Cult. I was watching Moid. I love that channel. Great channel. Too many ads that drive me crazy. It's just, they were just the worst. But I love the channel, right? And it just got to the point where, like, I can't watch another ad. I just can't do it. Anything is better. But I want to watch this channel because I like that channel a lot. It's because it's great. So I decided to get the premium. I figure, you know, I pay for like Netflix and I never watch it. And I pay for other subscription services to watch things, and I never watch them. I watch YouTube all the time. So it made sense for me to do that. And it was a great decision because now I never have to watch those really intrusive, awful ads. And ads on YouTube are the worst because they can just, you could be in the middle of a sentence, or whoever's doing it could be in the middle of a sentence, and suddenly there's an ad and it's awful. So that was a good decision for me. It's up to you what you want to do. But for me, it was a great decision. Now, as a content creator, I'm actually surprised I got over 1,000 subscribers at all, but I did, and so and I've got enough hours that I could monetize my channel if I wanted to. I refuse to do it. One reason is because I hate ads. But I do know that YouTube nowadays is putting ads in my videos against my will. Like, I have no choice in the matter. So why the hell wouldn't I monetize just to, control that? Like I said, there are a couple reasons behind this, behind my choice. And if you're a content creator making the choice on this, remember, it's your choice. It doesn't matter what I think about monetization, a word I cannot say. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. It's what you think. It's your decision. And for me, I chose not to do it. One, because I hate commercials. I don't want to be an employee of YouTube. I don't want to take I don't want to take their money. I already have a job. I like it. I don't need another one. And probably most importantly, I feel like if I was being paid in any way, it might change my decisions in the videos I make and how I make videos. I might be worried, for example, that, if I make a particular video, maybe fewer people would watch, maybe you would make less money. I don't want that kind of, this is amateur, my channel is amateur hour. I just do this because I like to and it's fun and for the community of it. I don't want anything to affect my decision making as far as what kind of videos I make. And for me personally, I'm afraid that if I monetized, and if I would probably, it might make a difference. It might change my choices as far as what I do and how I do it. And I don't want that to happen. I'm not here for that. But again, that's me. That's no judgment against anybody else. And for the same reason, I would never accept a sponsorship. Now, sponsorships, when somebody takes money to sell something on their channel, like they'll make an agreement, okay, on a video, I will talk about this for 45 seconds or a minute. I don't know how it works, but basically that's what happens. You see it all the time. I hate it. I particularly hate it because I paid not to see ads, and, then you're seeing ads. Even if it's your favorite YouTuber or BookTuber doing it, it's still a commercial. So I would never do that just because of the reasons I just said. I don't want to sell anything to anybody. I'm not here for that. At the same time, even though it drives me crazy, that doesn't mean I'm going to judge the booktubers who choose to do it, because I don't know their circumstances. This is a thing about monetizing your channel and accepting sponsorships and all of that. I don't know, and neither do you know, what a booktuber's circumstances are. Some booktubers are broke. All right, we've all been there. Most of us. Most of us have been in a place in our lives where we just didn't have any money. And maybe this bit of money that we're going to get for this, maybe it's worth it. Maybe it'll help us out in our lives. Maybe. So, and because we don't know. I don't know. And even if, and maybe you're giving the money to charity or something, maybe, but even if you're accepting a sponsorship, you've monetized your channel, and you're keeping all the money, you're just taking it and you're just putting it in the bank, spend it on what you want to spend it on. Even if you do that, that doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong, right? We live in a world where we are all, most of us, are living in a world where we are one accident or one injury away from catastrophe. One unexpected, unfortunate thing can really set us back to a place where we need every single penny we can get. This happens all the time to people. And so maybe that extra $100, $200, $300 a month you're making from this, maybe that would make a real difference in your life, So I wouldn't I wouldn't judge people for the decisions they make. I mean, let's face it, judging other people is the easiest thing that we can do. It's so easy to judge others. It's like, oh, well, can you believe so-and-so did this and that? I can't believe it. It's easy to judge others. But remember, when you're about to judge people, you don't know their circumstances. You don't know what the life that they're living. You don't know any of that. You don't. You might think you do, but unless you're living their life, you don't, you know. So don't judge other people so much, is what I'm saying. Same thing goes for Patreons. I would never accept a Patreon because basically I don't want your money, right? Other people might choose to have them, and that's fine. Again, no judgment, that's your choice. I don't want that for myself. My feeling is, you know, I don't do this. I don't come on here to make any kind of profit at all. My channel costs pretty much nothing. I do spend a little bit on my channel, but not much, very little. And what I do spend, I don't really have to. I could do this. I mean, literally, I'm talking to a coat rack. My phone is strapped to a coat rack. That's how I do my videos. That's how I've done them from day one. I've never spent any money on any equipment. You can tell. But, you know, I never have. I never will. I don't want your cash. I don't. You need it more than me, probably. Or you might need it more than me. Or if you really, really just want to give away money and you just say, hey, I just want to, you know, support you financially. If you really feel like you want to do that, give your money to Pax Panic. She needs it. And I'll leave the link down below for Pax because she's still sick. And, you know, if you could put some money that way, that'd be great. I'll link that down below. If you really want to give something to me, give something to her, basically. And, or, you know, if you really want to show your support, you could do that. Or, you know, there's other charities out there that you can give money to that, you know, that need it more than me, basically. My job is decent. I'm not rich. You might think I am because of all the yachts and the automobiles and the mansion full of servants and the rocket ship in the backyard. You might think I'm rich, but I'm not. But I do well enough that I don't need your cash. Again, no judgments against people who have Patreons. Everybody's lives are different. That's fine. It's a choice you make. This is one good thing about YouTube at the moment. This can change. But one thing about it at the moment is that these are choices we can make. And you as a content creator can make these choices. And if you choose to monetize your channel, fine. That's your choice. You know, I will still watch you. I don't care what you do. I don't even know if you have ads because I pay for YouTube. So I won't even see them. You know, do what you want to do. You have the choice. And there are no wrong choices, really. Really. There's no wrong choices. Do what you want to do. The reason I don't do it, you know, I've told you. But that's my choice. You know, it's not like it's a superior choice or like I'm morally superior because I don't have a Patreon or you know, it doesn't, no. It's just, this is just my choice. That's it. You know, you make your own choices. I'll watch you anyway, no matter what you do, probably. Anyway, those are my thoughts on this whole thing. I will, like I said, sneak it up so fewer people will watch it. Because it's a tricky subject, even though I really don't have any, you know, it's caused a kerfluffle or two in the past. But, you know, like I said, there are no wrong choices here. And you could do what you want or what you feel you need to do. If this will help you, if monetizing or having a Patreon or taking a sponsorship helps you in your life, do what you need to do. It's fine. I don't think that's, you know, I don't think that's that shocking a thing to say, but, you know, you never know. This will offend somebody. Okay, guys, I will catch you next time.